Morning. Today we're going to talk about Camino backpacks. Now I've done 4 Caminos so far in Spain. The Portuguese, the French way twice, and this year we finished the Primitivo. So I'm going to show you the backpacks that I've either used or plan to use or would consider. When looking at backpacks for the Camino, I think there are a couple of things that are important to consider. Number 1 is the price. Number 2 is the size. And number 3 is the comfort. So we're going to try to find the ideal backpack, or I think I have found the ideal backpack for the Camino. Now I'm not talking about a winter Camino here. I'm talking about either shoulder season or summer Camino. I haven't done a winter one. I've done spring ones, and I plan to do a late summer one next year. All right, so let's talk about the first one that I did was with an REI 40-liter backpack. The price range was good. It was right around $150. It was a framed backpack, weighed about 3 pounds, and it was good, but I knew I could do better. I felt like it was just too heavy, but I overpacked, and now I've become more of a minimalist. Second Camino we did with actually this backpack. This is a Quechua 40-liter. It's a framed backpack. I actually bought it at Walmart for $60, and it made it 500 miles across Spain. Did fine. It's the right size, definitely the right price. The thing was, I didn't find it as comfortable. It tended to wobble back and forth on my back when I wore it. I mean, I would do it again with this one if I could. There were definitely advantages and disadvantages to this one. But again, it wasn't perfect. The fit wasn't great. These were just not enough. I felt like most of the weight, there was still too much weight on my shoulders and not enough on my waist. And so I was constantly arranging the waist pack. Okay, for the third Camino, I actually did a Solomon Trailblazer 30-liter. This is a frameless pack, and it weighs 18 ounces. So, the price, I bought it actually in Sarria, partway through. My wife used it for the last 114 kilometers. Got it on sale for $60. I think they're a little bit more than that now. So price-wise, great. Size, perfect size for the Camino. 30 liters is amazing. The problem I have with it, I did the Portuguese Camino with it from Porto to Sarria, and it worked great. I hardly noticed it on my back. My bag only weighed 7 pounds, so it was very easy. However, what I didn't like about it was the waist strap. The waist's very kind of flimsy, and again, most of the weight I felt like it was on my shoulders. I was constantly adjusting it. I don't mind the thin straps like this, they're fine, but with my body style, because I have a little extra padding, I was constantly adjusting this. I never found a good place for this to ride. And I think part of that is the design of the backpack, although it has all the bells and whistles, but the other part was just, I don't think it was sized right for me. Another option, when we did the Primitivo this year, I got this one off Amazon for $35. It's a frameless pack. It has like a little bit of stiffness in the back. It was 35 liters and $30. And we thought that would be really good. It has good padding on the back, good ventilation. The straps were pretty good. Again, the waist straps were okay. It only had one pocket on it, so that was a disadvantage to me. They worked. It worked just fine. I was constantly adjusting it. I wasn't super happy with it. I think probably the frameless and the fit were just not the greatest. So price, yes. Size, yes. Comfort, no. And that seems to be the big thing with all of these. And I have been arguing against Ospreys, not to single them out, but Osprey packs just tend to be very heavy, 3.5 to 4 pounds. And when my total pack weight was right around 7 pounds, it's like, I don't want half of my weight to be just the bag empty. There are a couple of other options in there that I wanted to show. I did purchase the Flash Air 50 from REI this year. I don't mean for this to be a Camino backpack, but it's very nice because it's actually a little under 2 pounds. It's 31 ounces empty. I actually am going to be using this more for overnight camping and hiking, backpacking, and that's one of the reasons I got it. Comfort, fantastic. Size, too big for the Camino. This is a 50 liter, way too much. The price is also a negative. It's $300. I have not seen it on sale at all. It is pretty waterproof, so I wouldn't have to worry about a pack cover, but not a good Camino. And you would not be able to carry this on. It's a checked bag, which has its own downsides. So for this next year, I bit the bullet. I actually did a lot of research, and I decided this is my perfect backpack for the Camino. It is an Osprey. And again, I was saying no to Ospreys for the longest time, but this one is 2 pounds. And I love the outdoor stretchy pocket for rain gear. So price-wise, I did get it on sale for $120. This is an Osprey Talon 22 liter, and a lot of people will think 22 is a little too small. But I will tell you this, if I put it side by side with my 30 liter, it holds just as much. Price-wise, good, $120. Size-wise, 22, maybe a little too small for some people, but I actually have this fully packed right now for the Camino. Everything that I would take next year is already in here, and I have a ton of extra room up in the top. I mean, lots of extra room for snacks. And then it has my rain gear on the inside, which I would probably switch it out here while on the trail. But what I like the most about this is the comfort. This, I've put probably 120 miles on this for hiking around trails here. I've never had to worry about fiddling with it, adjusting it. It has been the best fitting backpack. I did get the medium to large one because of my torso length, and it is adjustable, which I have this adjusted just to my height, and it's been an amazing game changer. So anyway, this is what I'm going to be doing for next year. It has a light frame to it. It is flexible a little bit. So carry-on sized. It's got a frame, comfort, price, size, everything has been perfect for it. Anyway, that's my opinion, and I would strongly suggest that you look into doing these. The Osprey Talon, I think there's a female version, but 7 pounds total. I did swap out my lightweight sleeping bag for a liner to make up for the gain in weight for the backpack. So I'm still right at 7 pounds fully. That's without water and food, but my base weight, super nice. Anyway, buen camino.